I'm very happy. And I'm proud, because when you voted for me, you voted for Janie also. And she needs your help. Listen, all of you. Tomorrow, we're going to take Janie's lobsters and we're going to put them aboard Old 97 and we're going to take them to market, every blessed one of them. Will you help us? Yeah! Otis, have you still got your license?
Don, too.
Well, then, by golly, you're at the throttle. Where's Homer? Homer, listen, I need a routing from the EMP. You get it for us.
Yeah.
And the rest of you, we need coal.
You got mine.
It's wonderful. We'll take it.
Yeah.
What is it, Billy?
What about 4 Mile Creek?
Oh, 4 Mile. All right. Listen, that's a good idea. Tell all your kids that are Cub Scouts to report that Billy Osgood for coal collection, all right? Okay. And the rest of you get the coal down to Old 97. We got to get out early in the morning. I don't care how you get it there, but just get it there.
Thank you very much.
It may be wonderful for you, Mrs. Osgood. You do not have to prepare them. I need those lobsters here in Marshalltown by 5 o'clock this afternoon.
Yes, sir. It's only 7 o'clock here now. I'll be there by noon.
Keep her coming, Al. It's up to 1690 to 125 pounds a mover. Where the devil is that nephew of mine?
Boy, I wish you'd tell me how you expect to go traipsing around the countryside, stopping wherever you please.
We're not going to traipse. We're going to get into your train, which is a common carrier, and deliver your lobsters.
That's Sam.
Huh?
I got him. You see what could happen to you, you dope? I told you to stay out of the girls' side.
Jerk.
Mommy, it's Larry.
Where?
On the telephone in New York. He wants to talk to you.
What does he want?
Well, I guess he wants to ask some questions.
Uh-huh.
Well, he is a reporter, George.
Yeah, didn't he ask enough questions the other night?
Oh, here.
Liv.
Janie? Jane, it is now 28 hours and 11 minutes since I let you go home to think. Have you thought?
Well, Larry, I've been so busy. You know all the orders that came through? Well, we're delivering the lobsters ourselves, and we're leaving in just a few minutes.
You're what? How?
Well, we're taking the O-97, and Uncle Otis is going to be the engineer, and George is going to be the fireman.
What towns, Janie?
Well, we have about 8 deliveries, Larry, and from Marshalltown to the Bronx.
Marshalltown. All right, I'll catch the first plane, and I'll be waiting at the station for your answer. Wear something blue.
Blue?
But Harry, our hands are tied. She's asked for a routing, and we have to give her one. We use the tracks of other lines, and they use ours.
We have to route her, huh?
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. I think we can route the little lady. Harris.
Yes, sir.
Send this to Cape Ann. Routing of 97, Cape Ann to Boston, via Middleborough, Kensville, Loomis.
But that's
Harry,
west,
shut
sir.
up, Harris. Dow City, Malcolm, Petrie.
But, Mr. Malone, they don't
Harris,
want to go...
get out of here!
That's exactly what I intend to do.
Weaver!
Yes, sir.
Send this routing.
Yes, sir.
Cape Ann to Boston, via Middleborough, Kensville, Loomis. Dow City, Malcolm, Petrie.
We're getting there, boy. Pour it on.
Hi, First Selectman.
Hi, Clarence.
Say, George.
Yes?
While you're in New York, see if you can pick up a good fire engine, will you?
Oh, sure, Clarence.
Attaboy. Have a good trip now, George.
Yeah.
Here's your orders, Otis. Thanks, Homer.
119.
Middleborough. Hellsville. Homer. Homer, blast you!
Not too far, Uncle Otis. He's got to go.
What's the matter?
George, read these.
Cape Ann, via Boston Books, via What do you mean Middleborough? We're not going to Middleborough.
Sure are.
Well, that's west. We can't go that way.
Can't go any other way, boy.
Look, I'm running this operation. You head for Marshalltown.
George, you listen carefully. The flyer's coming down that track. We gotta get out of here. This ain't blind man's buff,
Let's
boys.
free Uncle Otis.
What can we do?
Get out of here before we burn all the coal in that tender.
Here is a bulletin, ladies and gentlemen. A copyrighted story by Lawrence Claiborne Hall in the New York Mirror says that Jane Osgood, the lobster lady from Maine, whose running battle with Harry Foster Malone has excited the admiration and sympathy of an entire country, has loaded her lobsters onto Old 97 and is taking them to market. Go to it, Janie.
Harry, it's your railroad, but I don't think
Wilson, notify Middleborough to let that slow freight go through 97.
Oh, Harry.
Pour it on there, boys. Pour it on. Come on there, George. Give it to him.
Let me see that new routing.
I quit.
Harry Foster Farrow and his 7 planes.
Hey, how come this was never fixed before?
No reason to. There hadn't been a train over this branch in 3 years.
And here's the latest progress, or rather lack of progress report, on Jane Osgood's fight for independence. Old 97 has just established a world's record. It's taken her 5 hours and 48 minutes to travel 72 miles, thanks to Harry Foster Malone, who is routing the train through every whistle stop in New England.
Just a moment. It's a report from Johnson, sir. He's the station agent at Holgate. The 97 train is in, and they request water.
Not a drop. Tell Johnson, not a drop.
No, sir, I won't, because I no longer work here.
Peterson, get on the phone and tell Johnson that under no circumstances is he to give any... What, Peterson? Johnson.
Well, mister, here it is. Malone says if I give you a drop of water, I'm fired. He did? Yeah, that's what the man said. Sonny, when I get on top there, you turn on that faucet.
What's he doing?
We got the water!
Oh!
More steam!
What are you doing in here?
I'm sorry, Harry. Sir, but there's a whole army of reporters out by my desk.
I'm not seeing anybody.
Just
Yes,
a moment,
sir.
Miss Beardsley. Will you please tell the press Mr. Malone is preparing a statement?
Yes, sir.
No, sir. Now, wait a minute.
No, you wait a minute. I've got a few things to say to you, Harry. Now, Harry, either you are going to listen to me, or in precisely 4 seconds, which is the time it will take me to walk through that door, you will be left without an ally in the English-speaking world. Harry, for the past several weeks, you have, with your usual devotion to detail, managed to undermine what I, as chief counsel for the EMP, consider the most flourishing railroad in the country.
Undermine?
Yes, undermine. From the moment that Jane Osgood attached to Old 97, you have been acting as